Red Bull Racing has been riding high since the 2022 season, but now the team faces unexpected turbulence that could shake its foundations. Christian Horner, the team principal, found himself at the center of a Formula One storm following allegations from a female colleague, which led to an internal Red Bull investigation. Although initially cleared of wrongdoing, leaked alleged evidence has reignited the debate. To fuel the fire, Max Verstappen's father entered the fray, throwing more uncertainty into the mix. With these controversies looming over the team, could this result in the end of Red Bull's dominant era in Formula One? Let's find out. The internal investigation into allegations against Christian Horner, the team principal of Red Bull Racing, reached its conclusion on February 28. Following misconduct accusations by a fellow employee, Red Bull initiated an independent investigation to investigate the matter. However, the statement released by the team's parent company after the investigation yielded little clarity. It merely stated that the grievance against Horner had been dismissed after what was described as a fair, rigorous, and impartial investigation. Red Bull has chosen not to disclose any details about the investigation, citing privacy concerns for those involved. However, the saga took an unexpected turn when, just 24 hours after Red Bull's statement, anonymous emails containing purported evidence from the investigation were sent to 149 recipients, including media members, racing officials, and team principals. Among the recipients was Jos Verstappen, the outspoken father of Max Verstappen, Red Bull's star driver. The leaked files allegedly contained messages that could corroborate the initial allegations against Horner. This development has only intensified the scrutiny surrounding the investigation and raised questions about Red Bull's handling of the situation. As the Bahrain Grand Prix unfolded over the weekend, whispers of discontent echoed through the Formula One paddock regarding the transparency of Red Bull's internal investigation into Christian Horner. McLaren CEO Zak Brown didn't mince words, publicly calling for FIA scrutiny of Red Bull's investigative process. Toto Wolff, the CEO of Mercedes and a seasoned rival of Horner's, dismissed Red Bull's statement as a vague dismissal, emphasizing the need for more transparency in critical matters within the global sport. The tension escalated further, with Jos Verstappen, father of Red Bull's star driver Max Verstappen, taking a direct and vocal stance. Cameras captured a heated exchange between Jos and Horner near the Red Bull motorhome before the Grand Prix. Following his son's dominating performance on Saturday, Jos explicitly called for Horner's resignation, asserting that the team is on the brink of implosion with Horner at the helm. In his own words, Jos Verstappen stated, "There is tension here while he remains in position. It will explode. He is playing the victim when he is causing the problems." Jos Verstappen was seen hanging out with Toto Wolff during the weekend to make things more interesting. Reporters even asked Wolff if Max Verstappen might join Mercedes after this season. Wolff didn't give a clear answer, keeping it vague and not ruling out any possibilities. In an exciting turn of events, it was also mentioned that Max Verstappen turned down a request from FIA President Mohammed Ben Sulayem to publicly back Horner. This refusal becomes more intriguing due to the ongoing inquiry into Sulayem. He is under scrutiny for allegedly trying to intervene on behalf of Aston Martin to reverse a penalty given to Fernando Alonso during the 2023 Saudi Arabia Grand Prix. With the spotlight intensifying on Horner and Red Bull's investigation, pressure mounts on the FIA and Formula One to intervene. This surge of attention is precisely the opposite of Red Bull's desired outcome. Despite the mounting scrutiny, Horner remains resolute in his position, asserting his unwavering confidence in retaining his role. In his own words, he declares, "I've always been entirely confident that I would be here. What people choose to write is up to them." Nevertheless, the turmoil surrounding Red Bull Racing shows no signs of easing. Jos Verstappen's outspoken calls for Horner's resignation only deepen the situation's complexity. The mere possibility that Max Verstappen might consider moving to Mercedes adds another layer of uncertainty to the already tumultuous scenario. The possibility of Christian Horner leaving Red Bull Racing has sparked widespread speculation about the team's future. People wonder what might happen if Max Verstappen also decides to move on. Would Red Bull still be as successful without them? Let's consider this. Max Verstappen is like the team's superstar. He wins races and makes the fans go wild. Max could keep winning races for a year or two if Christian Horner left, but after that, things might get tricky. You see, Red Bull Racing isn't just about the driver, it's about the whole team working together. Christian Horner isn't just a guy who cheers on the sidelines, he's like the ship's captain, guiding everyone and ensuring they're all doing their jobs right. Imagine if Red Bull Racing was a big puzzle. Christian Horner is like the piece that holds it all together. He's been with the team since it was just a small group of people trying to make it in Formula One. Now it's this vast operation with thousands of people working there. The headquarters in Milton Keynes is like its own little city. There's a place where they make the engines and another where they design all the cool stuff for the cars. Christian Horner's job can be challenging. He's like a big company's boss, ensuring everything runs smoothly. If Christian Horner left, finding someone to take his place would be tough. It's about more than finding someone who can do the job. It's about finding someone who can do it as well as he does. So while Red Bull Racing might still be able to win races without Christian Horner, it would be different. He's been with them through thick and thin, guiding them to victory after victory. Losing him would be like losing a piece of their soul. Dietrich Mateschitz, the late co-owner of Red Bull, granted Christian Horner the autonomy to shape and manage the team according to his vision. This approach was pivotal in attracting talents like Adrian Newey, the renowned designer, to the team for an extended period. However, with Mateschitz passing in 2022, doubts arose about the team's ability to sustain its successful blend of simplicity and ample funding. Unlike traditional corporations, Red Bull's success stems from its independence from corporate constraints, which sets it apart from entities like Ferrari. While Ferrari operates under corporate control, Red Bull has flourished with a different approach. For example, Mercedes succeeded by owning a 1/3 stake in its team while leaving operational control to racing experts. This difference in structure highlights Red Bull's unique path to success in the competitive world of Formula One. In the event of Horner's departure, Jonathan Wheatley, the current sporting director, could oversee the racing aspect competently. However, managing Horner's responsibilities would exceed Wheatley's expertise, necessitating the recruitment of a business-oriented individual. Red Bull GmbH, the parent company, would likely intervene to fill this crucial role, potentially altering the team's dynamic and autonomy. Such changes could impact the team's ability to attract and retain top-tier personnel, including the core technical team. Competitors may seize the opportunity to poach talent, posing a significant threat to Red Bull's long-term stability. Moreover, rumors abound regarding Max Verstappen's potential move to Mercedes despite his existing contract until 2028. This speculation could be a strategic maneuver to pressure Red Bull GmbH into addressing internal issues, or risk losing Verstappen, a scenario not uncommon in the unpredictable world of Formula One. The relationship between Red Bull and Max Verstappen differs from famous pairings like Michael Schumacher with Ferrari or Lewis Hamilton with Mercedes. From the beginning, Max's dad, Jos Verstappen, cleverly used his interest in Red Bull and Mercedes to get the best deals for his son. Red Bull was fortunate to sign Max, but there was always a chance he could switch to Mercedes, especially when Mercedes was winning everything. Now, think about what would happen if Christian Horner or Max Verstappen left Red Bull Racing. It would be a big problem for the team. Horner is like the big boss as the team principal, and Max is the superstar driver. Without them, Red Bull Racing wouldn't be the same. But let's think about what would happen if Horner stayed in charge but Max left. The team would still be good, especially if they kept their leading group of engineers and technicians. But finding someone as good as Max to drive for them would be almost impossible. Max is talented and has a significant impact on the track. He's a primary reason for Red Bull's success. Finding another driver as good as him would take a lot of work. It shows just how crucial Max is to the team's success. Subscribe now to our channel and hit the notification bell to ensure you never miss an update on the latest F1 news, more gripping insights, thrilling analysis, and exclusive content as we continue to bring the most exciting stories straight from the world of motorsports.